Hey patrons, I'm going to share something that I had posted on the Trolldom Society's private page, where those of us who are chapter leaders interact and share wisdom and knowledge with one another. And what it is something that I inherited as a form of swift protection and cleansing. Now let me explain. Sometimes we are not always prepared for what life throws us, right? We can get our heads together, situate ourselves spiritually where we feel like, okay, now I can go face the day and go out and go to work and not be thrown off by people and this and that. And we just have everything together. Well, that's very far and few does that happen in between. Oftentimes things come upon us, thrust themselves upon us unexpectedly. Bad energy, maybe a person, and I'm not trying to sound too woo-woo, but even nefarious things that we come across that can be upsetting or negative. And it's important to be able to have something that is quick and swift, that aids in breaking us from that type of energy. So something that I've inherited that I am passing on to my children, to my grandchildren, and hopefully will extend through my lineage, great-grandchildren, etc., is something that I call this white veil or linen, a veil of protection that falls. It's woven and made up of ancient chants, spells, prayers of those in my lineage who have put energy, protective energy, into the protection of their offspring and their lineage going forward. So this would be prayers of my mother, my grandmothers, my great-grandmothers, my great-great-great-great-great-grandmothers, and grandfathers. Anyone who has sown energy through chanting, through prayers, through spell work over the millennia regarding me being the last in the line right now, receiving protection. In other words, the hopes and dreams and prayers of your ancient ones that you would be safe someday in the future creates this woven tapestry, and you can access it. So when I feel something really negative, or I'm confronted with something that is jarring and I want a separation, I simply make a hand movement. I go like this, which kind of looks like an axe chopping something, and that for me triggers this, which would be to others, I imagine, an invisible veil, like a linen sheet, a white cloth that encompasses me. This sets a boundary separating me from that which I want to be separated from, and keeping me safe, enclosing me in the grace and love and prayers of all those that have come before me. This is something that you can do yourself. You may feel that you don't have the privilege of accessing ancestral protection, but you do. That's a misinformation. Somewhere in your lineage, there has been an ancient one who has prayed that all that have descended from her or for him would be protected, would be kept safe. You can find that if you dig deep and access that. You can create it to look however you want it to look like, and find a way that you can just access that instantly when needed, when called upon. So that is my personal way that I use this. This is what I'm teaching to my children and my grandchildren that I have now. And what energy I put into it will even strengthen it even more for all those down my lineage, all my offspring, maybe 1,000 years from now. You can do this too. So I hope this helped. I hope it wasn't a little too vague or abstract for you, but I find it very useful to have something, to have a tool that you can instantly count on to put a separation or space between you and something that you find negative or do not want to have affect you. If you have any questions, just message me. You know I'm here for you guys. Tack så mycket.